So what if I told you that the most powerful mindset you can give to your child is not in a book, is not in a lecture or in a course, but is in those 10 minutes right before bed? You see, as I tuck my daughter in bed at night, I do two things. First of all, I read her a story, and I also make her focus on gratitude. And how do I do that? At the end of the story, I ask her questions. I try to link the story with the question. Do you realize how grateful we should be for this life? Or do you realize that life is a gift? Or what made you happy today? And even if she doesn't answer, that's okay. I create that. I give her the answer. You see, it's not about logic, because toddlers, they don't really have logic. But what they do have is emotions. And as long as I can make my daughter focus on positive emotions, on gratitude, that's what I'm gonna remember. You see, by making her focus on gratitude, on positive emotions, I'm building her identity. She's not gonna remember the story or what I ask her, but that feeling is gonna stay with her. And how great is that for the toddler to grow up with positive beliefs, to focus on gratitude, on appreciation. So I ask her, do you realize how lucky we are that we have this great bed? Do you realize how blessed we are because it's warm in the house? If I ask her something like, did you enjoy the cupcakes today? I know that she's gonna focus on everything that went good during the day, because when the day stops, guess what? The beliefs are still in her head. And that's she's gonna remember those beliefs, and those beliefs form her inner structure. And that structure is her life. You see, I would really like to treat bedtime as a separate universe, because that's what it is. I know you're overwhelmed and tired after a day's work, but putting in the extra effort, a couple of minutes before bed, how powerful is that for a child to always focus on gratitude, always focus, wow, I'm so lucky, or wow, life is a gift. You see, we have this, as parents, we have this amazing gift to program our child. And instead of, yes, I'm not saying pajamas are important, teeth brushing is important, screens off is important. But when we program them, their head and their soul from the future, we're gonna reap those rewards, because they're gonna get what they want in life. You see, just by focusing on, hey, you have to go to bed, it's late, that's when we're gonna remember that we are angry and we want them to go to bed. But putting in like 2 or 3 extra minutes, and we talk about beliefs and emotions, they're gonna grow up with a different identity. They're not gonna have to struggle as adults, because the structure, the foundation is already built. So what's one question that you would like to ask your toddler at night that is gonna make them feel focus on gratitude? I hope this helps. So just remember, it's a crucial time, but we build their identity with stories late at night. That's it for today. Bye-bye.